It's Chris from LaserLemming.com, and Ubisoft cannot stay out of the news. They just can't help themselves, and this is all their own fault. It's all their own fault. It's all their own doing. They volunteered to be the idiot of the year in the games industry. And today and tomorrow, I'll have another Ubisoft video tomorrow. But today, what I'm speaking of is the announcement of Far Cry 4's Season Pass. Season Passes, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. I hate the idea of them. I hate the fact that people bought into them, and I hate that they're just now a regular thing that people accept. Far Cry 4, Ubisoft announced the Season Pass for the game. It's $30 for like 4 or 5 pieces of DLC content. Some of which is exclusive multiplayer mode or modes and Yetis. Some people were excited to play as Yetis or fight Yetis or something. But that's exclusive to the Season Pass. The DLC. It's DLC. Which means there's like 5 major pieces of content, and at least one of them is Day 1 DLC. So that means if you buy this game brand new when it comes out, $60, in order to get the full game that Ubisoft is advertising, that you need to play it the way it's meant to be played, this is the real package, this is fun, this is hours and hours of content to keep you busy. If you want to do that, you got to spend an additional $30. You have to spend $90 on a new game in order to get this content. Now, if you look historically at video games used to cost $90, but they don't anymore. They don't cost $90 anymore. The medium is evolved quite a bit. Ubisoft knows what they're doing, and it doesn't cost as much to produce a video game physically because they're produced on discs now. They're produced on discs, Blu-rays, and DVDs, and that's a lot cheaper than producing a cartridge. So you throw that out the window. You throw that out the window, and you look at what we've come to expect as far as video game pricing goes. And here in America, we've settled for the $50 to $60 range on new AAA games. But that's not the case anymore. That's not the case anymore, and it's your fucking fault. It's your fault. It's anyone's fault who has ever bought into this. If you're buying map packs, pre-ordering map packs, or DLC, or season passes specifically, it's your fault. It's your fault. Publishers know that they can get away with this shit because you will buy it. People buy it. That's why they keep doing it. And that's why they keep pushing the envelope on what they can get away with. This was not the case. Some of you don't remember a time when you could play a video game and get hours and hours of extra content without the publisher fucking pushing you in the head, asking you for more money every fucking minute. Some of you don't remember that because you didn't grow up with that. And some of you did. That's what fucking astounds me the most. Some of you did grow up with a video game that fucking you could unlock maps and weapons and costumes, and you could get more content. You could play these things for hours and hours and hours, and you could use cheat codes to unlock things you would never be able to see in the game. The DK mode, the Big Head mode, GoldenEye, Paintball mode, and GoldenEye. GoldenEye is just a collection of it. Just a good example. And this was from everything from Grand Theft Auto games to just even movie tie-ins like the Spider-Man games. There were cheat codes, Rogue Squadron. You could do things that you couldn't do. And you don't see that anymore. Instead, you see nickel and diming from major publishers that just want more money. And you can't blame them. You can't blame them for wanting more money. We all want more money. The problem is that you fuckers bought into it. You forgot what you used to have. You forgot what you used to have, and instead, you paid money, extra money, for what you used to have. This is your fault. This is your fault. And if you go out there and you buy Far Cry 4 Day 1 for $60, and you buy the Season Pass for $30, and spend $90 plus tax on this game, it's your fault, and you get what you deserve. And you get what you deserve. I want to see more games like Bayonetta 2 that are just packed with content, no DLC planned, because there's just so much in there. You're getting a full game from the start. That's what I want to see, but I don't think we're going to get it. Platinum's a rare breed these days. You don't see it that much. I'm wondering what's going to happen with Scalebound, because Scalebound is an exclusive to the Xbox One, and Microsoft has been one of the biggest pushers of microtransactions and paid DLC than anyone else. They had a policy that explicitly stated that they did not support free DLC. They did not want it on the Xbox One. They needed to charge because they wanted to get a cut from the publisher. Gears of War developer, they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to, initially, they didn't want to charge for DLC. Instead, Microsoft made them, and then they started to like it. They were one of the first initiators of this season pass lingo and idea of paying and prepaying a bunch of money for DLC that you might never see, or you might see much later down the line. This is a problem. This is a problem. I don't like it, and I hate the fact that so many of you do. But that's my thoughts. Share yours in the comment section below. What do you think about season passes, DLC, pre-orders, and specifically, I guess, Far Cry 4's $30 season pass, some of which is included on day one, meaning you could have got it with the game, but you didn't because you supported practices like season passes. Let me know. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.